Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are at. Welcome to Mentor Mornings. So in America, we place a very high value on work ethic. Somebody who has a tremendous work ethic works longer, works harder than any other person, and they are worthy of respect and admiration based on the amount of time that they spend working. And so I wonder, is this the type of hero worship that benefits the person individually, or is it the type of hero worship that benefits the people who earn off the sweat of our backs? Haha, hello Dira, good to see you on here, brother. So, Seneca, who was around during the time that Jesus was making his debut, he said, "The mind must be given relaxation. It will rise improved and sharper after a good break, just as rich fields must not be forced. For they will quickly lose their fertility if never given a break. So constant work on the anvil will fracture the force of the mind, but it regains its powers if it is set free and relaxed for a while. Constant work gives rise to a certain kind of dullness and feebleness inside the rational soul." Welcome, Mentor Mornings, guys. If you appreciate this video, please hit that thumbs up. If you are not subscribed already, please do so. And we're going to get into this. So Seneca is saying that relaxation gives rise to a greater power of mind, a greater focus, and a greater clarity inside of our life. That without proper rest, that we become dull. That's an interesting concept, because how many influencers today inside of the world, they are constantly speaking about, if we want anything, that we have to work, we have to hustle, we have to go, morning, noon, and night. And unfortunately, inside of the economic landscape of today's world, that is required by us in order to survive, isn't it? It's just constant work, and we see that with the devaluation of our currency, an increase in housing costs. But that constant work and toil, for what end? What end will that take us to? You know, will work and hard work alone bring us fortune, wealth, or fame? You know, if that were true, then teachers and farmers and house cleaners and janitors would be some of the richest people on the planet. And is that the case? You know, what is it that takes profitable work? What is it that takes profitable, or what is it that takes hard work and toil and turns it into a profitable time spent, profitable venture? And Napoleon Hill says that there are only two things, there are only two ingredients that lead to success, and that is, one, an intense desire, and two, it's an intense desire, and two, it is having a sound plan. So relentless work carried out with improper execution is only going to take us in the wrong direction. It is only toil. So there's this story about this guy that's lost in a jungle, and he's just hacking away. He's got out his machete and he's just hacking his way through, just going super hard, and he's making progress. He's getting places. And finally he comes to this point where he just doesn't know where he's at, so he climbs a tree and looks, and he realizes that for the last month he's been hacking and working so hard to go in the wrong direction. And that if he had climbed that tree a month ago, he would have arrived at his destination. And so all of that hard work, all of that toil was for nothing, other than a learning lesson. I mean, he learned, didn't he? He probably won't make that mistake again. And how many of us do that inside of our own lives? We toil and we work, going in a direction that doesn't serve us. So work alone is not the answer to becoming wealthy. So tireless effort is not going to bring us the results that we want. It's living and breathing and working for a meaningful purpose that will bring us to an end goal that will give us that fulfillment that we are so desperately seeking. So for a sharp and clear mind, pull back scientifically. When we look at what gives us the power and clarity of mind with how our brain works, time in nature is one of the most powerful things that we can do, guys. Time in nature, time in silence, soaking in a bath, reading in a book, not watching TV, not listening to a podcast. That's constant stimulation We need the time to be able to pull back and to go within, to access that infinite wisdom that lies within each and every one of us. All right, guys, if you want to learn more about how to take the knowledge that you already have and turn it into impact, download that free PDF down below. Please hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe, because I would love to see here on the mornings for Mentor Mornings. I will see you tomorrow. Rise unconquered, guys.